Cheers and welcome back to my corner of the internet. I'm Shannon and today I've got another tea talk video to share with you guys. Today I have my Namaste in bed today mug, which I love. It's perfect for Mondays. And in that mug I've got what has quickly become one of my all-time favorite teas, and this is the organic chamomile and lavender from Celestial Organics. I always want to say Celestial Seasonings because I have a lot of those teas too, but this is from the Celestial Organics branch of the Celestial teas. Anyway, you guys, this tea is so good. It's got the soothing, relaxing, delightful flavor of the chamomile, but then it's also got the lavender, so you get the scent of the lavender and plus also the flavoring from the lavender, and it is just delightful. It's perfect for relaxation. If you're getting ready for bed and you want something to drink that's just going to help you put the day away, it's perfect. Or say it's the middle of the afternoon
and you are having a day
and you need something to help you calm down. Maybe you're feeling flustered, just overwhelmed in some capacity. It's perfect. It's perfect, and I just love it. So even though it's summer and I'm mostly all about the iced coffees right now, I always get one of these in a day as well. They're just so good. So cheers. So I've just got a few things I wanted to chat with you guys about today. The first one is actually a business venture that I'm kind of been toying with. And since I know some of you guys like my book talk videos, I thought I would share it with you guys and gauge any interest. So one thing that I've really been interested in, and I've seen this done by a few other people, and even the bookstore in the city that I visited a few months ago, they did it. And what it is it's basically a book, and it's wrapped up in brown paper, and it's called A Blind Date with a Book. And I've got so many books and a lot of which are double copies and things like that, and I am going to do some giveaways on this channel, as I've said before, with those books. But I thought it might be kind of cool too to set up the blind date with the book system where people can purchase, you know, a book, and you're just kind of stepping outside of your comfort zone and you get a book in the mail, and maybe it's going to be your new favorite book, or maybe it's going to be something you don't really love, you know, but you don't know. You never know. I love that mystery element. And yeah, so I'm just kind of wondering if any of you guys would be interested in going on a blind date with a book. I don't have all of the kinks worked out yet. Like, I don't know where I would sell it, where I'd set it up, or how I'd do it, but I've got a bunch of books put aside, and they are all excellent books. At least in my humble opinion. Like, they're all books that I think would be enjoyable to a wide variety of people. Because when I was going through all of the books that were potentials, I wanted to pick the ones that most people would probably enjoy. And I think I've got a really good selection. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if that would be something you'd be interested in. And if it seems like enough people are, then sometime this week I'll make a video dedicated to that, and I'll let you know where you can purchase them and how and all that stuff, because I think it'd be so fun. I love doing it myself, like picking up the books and then taking them home and seeing what you end up with. And I can guarantee these are all great books. So even if, you know, it's not one that turns out to be one of your new favorites, I think everybody would like most of these books. So cheers to that. Cheers to books and having some fun with them. The second thing I wanted to tell you guys about is I need to have a proud mom moment here. And I know nobody cares as much, you know, as you do about all the things your kids do. I get that, but you guys are, I consider you guys, so many of you, to be friends of mine. So whenever I get good news, or even if I see something funny or hear something funny, I always want to tell you guys about it. So My 14-year-old daughter, she's gonna be 15 in September, and she just got her very first ever part-time job. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. The time flies so fast. I can't believe she's old enough to be gainfully employed. So on Friday, I dropped her off for her job interview, and she went in and she came out, and I said, how'd it go? And she said, I think it went pretty good. And then yesterday we went for lunch at my sister's house, and while we were there, she got the call that she was hired. So very excited for her. I can remember my first job. I was a little older because I lived in Newfoundland when I was a teenager, and there wasn't a ton of jobs available for teens. Yeah, it wasn't until I was like 16 or 17 that I got my first part-time job, but I loved it, and I think she's gonna love it too. I think she's gonna love that freedom of making her own money and being able to treat herself. That's so fun. And then plus, of course, also learning about saving, because she's got, you know, college coming up in a few years. It'd be nice to go with a nice little savings. And yeah, I'm just so proud of her. So just wanted to share with you guys. And one other kind of family related thing that I wanted to share with you guys is I thought this was so cute. The other day I was painting my toenails. And you know now, it's painting your own toenails is not the simplest thing in the world. My husband walked by and he said, you want me to do that for you? And I just thought, that is so sweet. It's the little things like that, isn't it? That are just so precious and make such a big difference in your life. And I was just like, yeah, that'd be fantastic, thank you. And he did, and I thought that was so sweet. Cheers to the thoughtful people in our lives who go out of their way to do those little things to make our lives easier. And I sincerely hope that each and every single person watching this has at least one of those people in their lives. Cheers to them. This is a tea talk video, so we're going to talk about Netflix. What are you guys watching? My husband and I just started watching the 3rd season of Stranger Things. Stranger Things isn't one of my favorite shows, but it's fun. It's kind of light, fun summer viewing. And my daughter really loves it, so we watch it for that mainly. But yeah, I'm enjoying season 3. It's my favorite so far of the seasons. So let me know if you've watched it, what you think of it. What else? I'm trying to think. I'm still watching Parenthood over on Amazon Prime. So good. I love Peter Krause. He played Adam Braverman in that show. He also played, where I originally know Peter Krause from is 6 Feet Under, where he played Nate Fisher. 6 Feet Under is my all-time favorite show. All-time favorite show. I want to do a dedicated video to it because I loved it so much. So much. So yeah, it's just nice to see him again. And I think he's in a show now too, like a Shonda Rhimes show, but not Grey's, but like a new Shonda Rhimes show. If you know what that show is, let me know, because I'll watch anything with Peter Krause in it. And yeah, so if you have any Netflix recommendations, let me know. Oh. If you're in Canada, season 2 of Anne of Green Gables just went up. I think it went up earlier in America because it's weird. And Schitt's Creek's doing the same thing. So when a show is Canadian, so let's say Anne of Green Gables or Schitt's Creek, it airs on the CBC. And then shortly after it airs on the CBC, it gets uploaded to American Netflix, but not Canadian Netflix. That's really weird to me. Like, why don't they also put it on Canadian Netflix? I don't know. So we have to wait longer to get it on Netflix, even though we got it first on TV. But like, I don't watch it when it's on TV. I wait for it on Netflix. Just wait. Can you hear that? My dog is snoring. Anyway, so yeah, it's a little confusing how that works, but we finally got Anne of Green Gables season 2. I guess it's called Anne with an E, but it's Anne of Green Gables. And I love the theme song. It's a tragically hip song called Ahead by a Century. And it was one of my favorite songs in the late 90s. It fits very well in with the whole theme of the show, so that's great. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for me for now. I just wanted to kind of hop on here. Thankfully, there's no real drama this week to talk about. There's no, things have quieted down with Jaclyn Hill. She's gone for now. There hasn't really been anything to take its place this week, so that is good. At least nothing that I've heard about. But anyway, before you go, please do let me know in the comments down below if you would be interested in the blind date with a book. Even if you think you might be interested, let me know that. I'm just trying to gauge interest, because I think it could be fun. I just have to find a place to set up like a storefront online. Anyway, I hope this finds you well and that you're having a great day and that you had a good weekend. And I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.